Hey guys, welcome back. In week 3 of the SA Preparation series, we have a bit of a cat fight with the Pumas versus the Cheetahs. It's going to be a bit of a battle for both sides because the Cheetahs, they've won both of their games so far against the Sharks and the Stormers, two good sides though, with 1 point. And then the Pumas, they've really put up a battle against both the Lions and the Bulls. Both of them they've lost so far, so they really want to prove that they can beat a bigger team because they've been pretty close so far this season. If we do look at the two sides, remember to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of these videos. Let's have a closer look at the sides. Both teams have changed quite a few players on their rosters, especially the Cheetahs. Getting to the front rows, both teams bring in a Kutsia at their number 3s. The biggest Kutsia to bring in is Marnay Kutsia for the Pumas. He's missed basically the whole 2020 season because of injury, so they'll welcome him back. He's a very good scrummager along with Nudia. Good to have that prop combination against the propping combination the Cheetahs have in Kutsia and Dawson. It's going to be an even battle in my opinion. Marnus van der Merwe then at hooker versus Westart. Then we get to the locks with Janse van Vieren moving again from 5 to 4 to make space for Landsberg at number 5 for the Pumas. Then Sekekete comes in at number 5 for the Cheetahs along with Wagner. So a good combination for the Cheetahs there. That's basically the combo they've been using for a long time now. At number 6, both teams make a change with Daniel Martins in for the Pumas there. He's a guy that you have to look out for at breakdown time up against Chris Massain. Opa Mohoche getting a start for the Cheetahs, coming back from his injury last week, so he's going to want to prove that he can still do it at this level. Francois Kleinhans at number 7, moving from 8 to number 7 this week around. Willie Engelbrecht, a guy that's been in good form this year or last year for the Pumas at number 8, up against a veteran in South African rugby. Jacques Potgieter is back in local rugby, having played everywhere with the Sharks, the Bulls, the Waratahs, and in Toulon. He's back for the Cheetahs in this game, or it's his first game here. I want to see what he can still do. Then Ruan Pienaar at number 9 for the Cheetahs. He's captaining the side. Obviously, the Cheetahs have rested some of their starting names in this game, but Pienaar is not going to be rested because he's been missing a lot of games due to injury. Then Chiswell September at number 9 for the Pumas. He's going to have a big game up against Pienaar because Pienaar, he's still very quick when it comes to the number 9 position, and he's already a veteran. I think he's 38 years old. You couldn't say that by how he plays all over the park. Then Reinhard Fortuin at number 10 up against Eddie Fouchier. That's a welcome return for the Pumas there because he is the consistent kicker for their side, and he is just very good at delivering the ball to the guys at the outside of him. Then Mgijima up against Mnisi. Mgijima, he's been impressive for this year or so now because everyone's talking about him as a pretty good hard runner with the ball. Up against Mnisi, who hasn't played much rugby since joining the Cheetahs because, Frans Steyn is keeping him out of the side. Chris Smith at number 13 versus Erich Cronje. Erich Cronje also a guy that you have to look out for. A very quick runner of the ball. He likes getting gaps for guys outside of him. And look out for a sneaky run or two off of Eddie Fouchier with him. Then Etienne Taljaard at number 14 up against Malcolm Jaar. Etienne Taljaard, a very quick try scorer. On the 11, Mafura, talk about quick, up against Barry. Rhino Smith going into the number 15 position for the Cheetahs. Don't think he has many games left for the Cheetahs after signing with Treviso. Devin Williams, the consistent guy that's always at the back for the Pumas, or always in the team for the Pumas, will continue with his form. On the benches, there's still a lot of changes for them there. Schalk Ferreira, the veteran, is a welcome return for the Cheetahs after missing a couple of games now due to injury. Bernardo, also a guy to look out for. Frans Steyn, Tiaan Meyer, Roscoe Speckman. That's veterans you can bring off of the bench there for the Cheetahs. Look out for that when they do need them. Frans Steyn can always slot a big penalty if it's needed at the end of the game. Then we get to the bigger names for the Pumas. They have Dimaza and Makondwana, two good flankers on the bench there. Gunter Smits to bring some intensity when he comes on to the park, and Wayne van der Bank, the center, on the bench. Guys, this prediction is actually a harder one than you might think. If the Cheetahs played with the starting team they've been playing with the whole time, I'm talking with Frans Steyn and all those other changes that they've made. Blommetjies also not being there. If they started with that team, probably favorites in this game, but they've made a lot of changes. The Pumas, they are actually back to more of the starting team that they usually play with, so probably a stronger team there. The Cheetahs, I have doubted them before this season where I thought they'd lose after making a lot of changes, so I'm not going to do that again. But I think it's going to be a close one. I think the Cheetahs to win this one by 3 points. Let me know your prediction down in the comments below. Also, check out these videos next to me. Hit the subscribe button if you do like the channel. And then I'll see you for the next one. Cheers.